Folks, we're going to start in a few moments.
Anyone ever wonder how Amazon got involved? Huh? Did anyone ever wonder how Amazon got involved? How did it come in?
Well, that's the thing, it's the capital of the country. And they're very unique because they are a veteran capital. And then you also have a right. They've been the capital for
How? Because they need all these increases. The county has to move it.
Thank you. Are you sure? Yes. I think one is basically on that. We're gonna have to talk where we're gonna explain what exactly this is. Like how it works. This is like
Gonna.
a trade that's doing good.
Designer?
That I want to work like there's camels you affordable.
Yes.
They can't. Okay, sí, ya, ¿tienes gracias.
So, we're still waiting for the reporter. Still waiting for the reporter to start or to come here. And what's going to happen is Luz and I are going to say some opening remarks. And then we're going to have the selected tenants come up and speak about what you think about some of these concessions or changes that were made and what else needs to be done. And then after that, we're going to do closing remarks, and then that'll be it. So we're still waiting for the reporter, and if the reporter doesn't come here in a certain at a certain time, we're just going to start anyways. Just thank you for your patience.
Hola. Hola, buenas tardes. Jesús, lo que le acabo de decir, nos han unos 4 minutos. Estamos esperando que venga un reportero. Tenemos un trabajo 4 minutos y vamos a abrir. Su nombre es Rich, él es un organizador con ACE. Yo voy a abrir y yo voy a iniciar y vamos a hablar con los inquilinos y vamos a sentar. Gracias por esperar. Yo creo que en unos 5 minutos vamos a iniciar.
We're also We also want to recommend that when we start, if you're holding a sign, you're welcome to come up and stand up here with us so that folks can see your sign.
Para las personas que están teniendo los prótomos, pueden venir un poquito más para adelante. Y también tenemos extra, si alguien quiere alejarlo también, apoyarnos. Así. Yo creo que están enfrente, ¿verdad? ¿Los posters? ¿Sí, los posters? Están enfrente si alguien quiere apoyar en el primer uno.
Mejor, mejor. Se ve mejor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put a chair. Yes. Oh yeah, we can take your turn. There's space behind it. Yeah, I think. The setup. Okay. Got it. Awesome, thank you. Okay, the reporters are now here. The reporters now here. If you noticed earlier, there was a van parking right there. So that's the camera person. They're going to bring their camera over here. They're going to set up, and we're going to start.
Acaban de llegar el reportero, estamos esperando que comiencen a trabajar. Cuando ya acaban de iniciar, unos 4 minutos más, gracias por su paciencia.
Oh, do you have those hands? Oh, you are? Okay.
También teníamos hand warmers para sus manos, si alguien quiere. ¿Alguien quiere para sus manos? ¿Quiere para sus manos? ¿Cómo? Ya.
Water. Agua. Water.
Yeah, like I guess we'll just have to, you want to see the email. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay.
If we can just get everybody to the center, so it looks like we have a big crowd here. So if we can get everybody to the center.
Si todos pueden venir al centro, para que podamos.
Gather to the center.
Yeah. Like, we have like a little more of a map.
Without of course getting too close. Okay, well, I wanted to thank all of you for coming here this cold night. And kind of want to say actually, like, you know, that what we're fighting for tonight is happening across the nation, where tenants are banding together to make sure that they can afford their home, that they don't get displaced. So, so good evening. Thank you all for coming to this press conference tonight to discuss the progress we have made, but what is still needed to prevent the displacement of longtime legacy tenants of Barcroft Apartments. My name is Mitchell. I'm the director of the Asian American Pacific Islander Civic Engagement Collaborative, also known as ACE.
Now, a lot of you here, the legacy tenants of Barcroft Apartments, as well as LaColetiVA and East Collaborative, have called this press conference tonight to inform Jair Lynch, the new owners of Barcroft Apartments, the County Board of Supervisors, and the residents of Arlington County, that more needs to be done to keep the promise of no displacement of legacy tenants. This promise of no displacement of legacy tenants was a promise made and advertised when Arlington County and the Amazon Housing Equity Fund gave a $310 million loan to Jair Lynch to purchase and develop Barcroft Apartments back in December of 2021. ACE and LaColetiVA work together to inform all of you and also to help us organize your neighbors about how the initial terms of the deal still risk displacing longtime tenants like yourselves. And it is through our collective effort that we were able to secure some concessions or changes from Jair Lynch, such as making sure that rental rates, the rental rate is affordable based on the tenant's income, even when you move into a renovated or new unit. Other, I guess, commitments were made where I guess if you could call it a concession, is that if they find that you are being overcharged for your current rent, then supposedly you will see no increase next year, right? But I do want to remind everyone that it is only because we worked with a group of tenants to actually meet with Jair Lynch as a group, and we met with various county board supervisors as a group, and only through that were we able to even get these concessions. So just think about if we were able to at least accomplish these minor concessions as a group. Imagine what we can accomplish if more of your neighbors, if more tenants join us in this fight. Now, our campaign is not over, right? Despite these minor concessions, right? Because to truly address the needs of legacy tenants, we collected this year alone 400 signatures from folks that live here at Barcroft that are still calling for an extension of the current rent freeze, which is set to expire in 2023. So 400 legacy tenants are still calling for the extension of a rent freeze and to lower that 3% rental cap. That's the rate at which Jair Lynch is allowed to increase rents year after year after year. And think about that. How is it justified that Jair Lynch can raise your rents year after year after year when many of you, your income is not guaranteed to go up year after year? Many of you probably have unstable or irregular incomes or on fixed incomes, right? And yet your tax dollars were used to help purchase this building. Now, the cost of living is unsustainably rising, not only here in Arlington County, but throughout the country, throughout the United States, right? Affordable housing options are becoming more scarce, and many tenants, like yourselves, across the nation, know that their incomes cannot keep pace with the increasing cost of rent, food, gas, and so on. You, the legacy tenants, have nowhere else to go, right? Where else is there affordable housing at these current rates in Arlington County? right? Where else are you gonna go? So the struggle for affordable rent reflects a national problem of the housing crisis that is impacting the United States. And now I'm going to call on our fellow organizer, Luz, who is a community organizer for LaColetiVA, who have also helped us organize the Spanish-speaking legacy tenants of Barcroft. I'd like to call Luz up here to say a few words.
Thank you. I'm gonna quickly just try to sum up everything Mitch said for our Spanish-speaking community. Voy a introducir rapidito en conclusión lo que acaba de decir mi compañero acá. Les damos las gracias por estar con nosotros en esta conferencia de prensa. Vamos a hablar ahora sobre el progreso que hemos hecho. El progreso se ha hecho porque hemos trabajado juntos para que esta comunidad no sea desplazada, pero también para que miren que trabajando juntos todo es posible. Y vamos a ir en detalle cuáles son las ganancias y todo, pero también lo que yo voy a decir, muchas gracias. Como ya saben, estoy con la colectiva. Just to keep going with what Mitch was mentioning, just to keep in mind all the win that we were able to get by working together, but keep in mind that this only applies to legacy tenants. Earlier this year, Columbia Gardens community was displaced by very young companies in March of this year, and some of that community moved into Barcroft Apartments. So we are pushing for affordable housing for everyone, for our community to remain in their home. Also, Amazon is part of the problem of affordable housing nationally. Just to give a kind of background context, LaColetiVA is part of a coalition called FUNA. FUNA stands for Us Not Amazon, and we organize against Amazon. So Amazon preserves in our region, especially with HQ2, is viewing the AMI. The AMI is the area medium income to go up yearly, but the income levels are not rising for everyone. As the AMI increases, our people will be forced out of their community. Our demand is for our community to remain here. Amazon's Housing Equity Fund and Arlington County gave below market loans, so housing at Barcroft would be affordable. But Barcroft is not affordable. So how do we hold them accountable? Tenants should be involved in all the decision making to ensure they remain in their community. Remember that Amazon is not political. Amazon is surveillance. They work with and support ICE and the police. The Amazon Housing Equity Fund is coming in hard in our region. Barcroft is not the only property being targeted in DMV. So we need you all to keep supporting this community so they can remain in our community. I'm gonna quickly just do translation. Hay que tomar en mente también que estas ganancias que acabamos de tener solo le aplican a inquilinos que estaban viviendo cuando la propiedad fue comprada en diciembre del año 2021. So, esto no le aplica a las personas que se acaban de mover a este apartamento, como por ejemplo nosotros y le ayudamos a la comunidad de Columbia Gardens en este año marzo. Y esta comunidad fue desplazada por Marion Companies en abril. So, en abril y marzo, mucho de esa comunidad se movió a estos apartamentos. So, los beneficios que están aplicando ahorita no le aplican a ellos. So, cuando hablamos de vivienda justa, hablamos de vivienda justa para toda nuestra comunidad, no solo para uno. El segundo tema es sobre Amazon, que Amazon es, para darle un poquito más de contexto, nosotros, LaColetiVA, somos parte de una coalición que se llama FUNA. FUNA es For Us, no Amazon, que quiere decir para nosotros, no Amazon. Nosotros hacemos trabajo o organizamos contra Amazon. Y Amazon es parte del problema cuando estamos hablando de vivienda justa. Y es nacionalmente. So, si ellos son parte del problema, no pueden ser parte de la solución. Y en nuestra área, especialmente con el HQ2 es el plan que ellos van básicamente ya se movieron acá en Kansas City, y eso afecta a nuestra vivienda. Que todos están subiendo los áreas, ¿cómo se llama? El ingreso de la área que uno gana va a subir cada año. Y eso también Amazon le da fuerza a eso. Pero nuestros salarios, los salarios de la comunidad que vive acá, no suben. En realidad, Barcroft no está cobrando vivienda justa cuando dice que sí. También hay que recordar que el condado dio dinero y también Amazon Equity Fund para que esto sea vivienda justa, pero en realidad no es. También por eso exigimos que ustedes, los inquilinos, tienen que ser parte del proceso de las decisiones, porque cuando se compró la propiedad, no les llegaron a tocar la puerta y decir, estamos en el proceso de comprar esa propiedad y ayudar para que ustedes no sean desplazados, porque es importante que ustedes sean parte de la decisión para que no sean desplazados. Y pues nosotros demandamos que ustedes sean parte de ese proceso y también que la comunidad siga apoyando para que se puedan estar acá en su comunidad, no forzar a moverse. Y el último punto sería en el contrato del condado con el nuevo dueño, Lynn, ahí exige, hagan que cada año están pidiendo pruebas de ingreso. Ya sabemos que la mayoría de la comunidad que vive acá no tienen acceso a esa prueba, a la copia de cheques. Pero en el contrato no está bien claro de qué tipo de documentos. Ellos solo dicen copia de cheque, y también el dueño, Lynn, en su plan que ellos acaban de entregarle al condado, no dice específicamente qué significa alternative documentation. Por eso le pedimos, nuestra demanda es que sean más específicos de esos. And my last point is about income qualification requirements. In the contract between Jair Lynn and the county, they state that each year they're going to require a pay stub. But our concern is that the majority of the community that lives here are migrant communities, and they can't fulfill that requirement of pay stub. And in the contract and on the master plan, it doesn't really say the specifics of what alternative documents are they requiring. So our demand is for them to actually be very specific to make sure that no one is displaced from not having the right requirement. But thank you, everyone.
We call this press conference to actually uplift the voice of legacy tenants as well. So I would like to welcome those tenants to the mic to speak about their concerns and why they are here in their own words. So who wants to, does any tenants want to come up here and speak first? Okay, I think. So please join me in welcoming Noor. Oh, no. Oh, you, okay, that's fine.
Sorry, it's with my student. I have some problem. Good evening, everyone. I'm very honored to have to speak on behalf of the tenants of Barcroft. Also, I understand and appreciate is for starting this, movement to just defend the low-income people to stay in these apartments, which has been, as resident for tens of years, some of us. Even I knew that some of early 20s and 20s, they've been born here in Barcroft Park. It is like their own home. But since when this apartment was established, 1930s, it is meant to serve the low-income people, to make it affordable for the low-income people, working people, and it has been there. And as far as I know, there was a contract when this apartment was built, maybe a mistake, I'm not quite sure. That's supposed to be like 90 years for the first owner of this apartment. But not yet, even 7 years. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself here. My name is Nuruddin Abdullah, but you can call me Nur. I've been living here for the last 12 to 13 years. And luckily, I was in a good income, but because of the disability, my income has dropped a lot. That's why I moved this fitting, apartment rate that should be affordable for me. I just want to start with the new increase in the apartment after the new owner changed the ownership of the apartment. He suggested that a recurring increase in the rent about 3% in time. As many people might know that the hectic time that we are crossing right now and the rates of the inflation and the coronavirus pandemic and how this condition affected the low-income people or the working people. We tried, as I said, this was initiated by a good a non-profit organization is, and collectively we work together. They guided us. We have no idea at all when we started this mission. We tried to at least postpone this increase for this bad year or for this bad time. Many people they are going through. But so we went together, some of the tenants and the gathering, I think the ACE organization. We had several meetings in the county and gathering, and we have a lot of, meeting among us here, collaborate our movement here. I was surprised that from my personal experience here in Barcroft, I was here like 2009, 8, I'm not quite sure. My rate went increased during these 12 years like only $100. Even though after I stayed some time, they decreased my rate by $10. I appreciate it. Because I can buy a bus ticket or a metro, whatever. I think it's a good show for the people, for the tenants. Here, I must say that the problem of this increase, continuous and recurring increase every year, that actually at the end will lead for the working people and low-income people to leave this place. Because our income is constant or staggered. Sometimes might drop even like myself. For example, as I said before, I was making like before this the new 3% increase. I used to make like 60% of MIs, but now I make less than 20%. Because I'm here, I'm retired. I just live immediately social security benefits. So if I'm going to sign a new contract, and my rent is high now, they are not going to adjust it to my new income, which has been during this year, running year. They will keep it constant. But they actually, as they tell us during our meeting with JRH and county board, and so they will try to support us with some kind of benefits. They are not going to decrease my rate in accordance of the percentage of my new income that I'm making right now. There are so many details to talk about, but thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you so much. We have a few more tenants that would like to speak. We have additional. We have a few more tenants that would like to speak. The next person I'd like to call on is Denise.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to start with my name is Denise Akron. I've been a legacy tenant here for 27 years. After 28 years, 7 years, they tell me I need this place because they're selling for Amazon or every judgment or anyone else. They're not considering the people that live here, they buy, and they come in and they take over. And they're not appreciating that the community we built here has become a family to us. We've been here. Most of our kids were born here. And we have to give all that up because they want to make it pretty, to make themselves happy. They're not satisfying the needs of the people that live here. They're not making rent affordability. They're taking that away from us. This is the only place we have that we can go to where the rent is affordable. If we could go anywhere else, that would be wonderful, but we can't. We've been here. We don't want to go anywhere. You came in, work with us. This 3% you want to put on us, it's going to take a real toll on our everyday living. It's now as it is. We have to worry about medical expenses, how to get to and from work. My husband works 2 jobs just to keep us, just him and myself, nobody else, to keep us going. We have no help from the county, from anyone, not eligible for anything. Not even food stamps if I wanted it. Nothing. How is their 3% gonna make it good for us to live? And then they want to increase it until they get every year, till they get more, till they get the DMI that the AMI they're satisfied with. How about satisfying the tenants that live here, all of us? How are we gonna pay our medical expenses, our everyday food? That's hard. We're looking where they give free food, and that's hard. That's something I've never done, and I'm doing it now because I'm worried about rent increases. I just got out of the hospital a year ago, something I never expected. I died and woke up in the hospital. And then I come home, a week later, I'm told, you're gonna be moving soon because Giant Lynch. Who's Giant Lynch? They didn't tell us, they didn't warn us, they just put it upon us. We're gonna have an increase in rent. Oh, I see. And this is the man who works 2 jobs from 4 in the morning until now, that he's on his way home, just to pay our rent and make our rent ends meet. How is gonna do that with a rent increase? They say that they're gonna increase it at their discretion, meaning if it doesn't satisfy them, what is their discretion? Who's to say that they're gonna keep their commitment to that? Not committing to a certain amount and leaving it as that. I understand they're gonna change it. Really? That's not easy to come up with. Our income is fluctuates because he works 40 hours one day, next day he's working another job, he gets 7 hours for 1 week. How is that gonna make it meet? And then not a high paying jobs, just his regular jobs like everybody else. Consider us, not Amazon, not the county, not anyone else. Consider the people you made a commitment to, not the people you want to pay out for you. Yep.
Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
We have another tenant that's also going to speak.
Tenemos a otro inquilino que va a hablar, Barcroft Núñez. Buenas tardes a todos. Gracias por estar aquí hoy. Mi nombre es Esther Núñez. Soy inquilina de Barcroft desde hace muchos años. Una de mis preocupaciones es que algunos empleadores no nos dan polillas de cheque y nos pagan sin descuento o en efectivo. A la hora de firmar el nuevo contrato, me preocupa que esto afecte mi estadía en Barcroft.
deberían aceptar que el empleador firme una carta detallando dónde trabajo, mis ingresos y que esto sea suficiente para comprobar que podemos pagar nuestra renta. Soy una mujer soltera, tengo 2 trabajos para poder pagar mi renta y siempre he estado al día con mi renta. Me gusta este lugar y me genera estrés pensar que voy a ser desalojada al no cumplir con sus requisitos. Mi otra preocupación es que Amazon es el otro inversionista en esta propiedad. Temo que Arlington sea destruido como la ciudad de Seattle y otras donde Amazon ha llegado. El incremento en la renta, el salario mínimo y ahora hacerle frente a la inflación ha provocado que mucha gente se quede sin trabajo, sin hogar. Temo por nuestros niños y jóvenes, especialmente nosotros los que somos de bajos recursos. Muchas gracias.
Voy a estar aquí para los que no entienden.
I'm going to quickly translate what you just said. Good evening. Thank you for being here. My name is Esther Nunez. I am a Barcroft tenant here. I've been living here for many years. I have 2 concerns. One of my concerns is that I work in my blog. I don't have a way to show pay stubs. So what I suggest is I get paid cash, and what I suggest is that Barcroft, the new owner, Jayerlin, accepts a card, like a letter signed by my employer as proof moving forward, because for me it's not possible to obtain a pay stub. And my second, I'm a single woman. I have 2 jobs in order to pay my rent. I've been paying my rent on time, always. And my second concern is that since Amazon is an investor in this property, and I'm worried about Arlington here because of what has happened in Seattle, Washington, and I'm just concerned for the community here and infatuation, and just concerned of being displaced. Thank you.
Thank you. So to close us out, I would like to invite one of our community organizers, Justin.
Primero quiero darle gracias por venir. Sí, hace muchísimo frío, pero por lo menos estamos juntos. Esto tal vez es la primera vez que ves sus propios vecinos, pero es por una razón justa. Porque todas las cosas en el mundo pasan, pero mientras que estamos juntos podemos pelear. Por más que el mínimo que podemos hacer es pelear por el justo. Para que Dios nos bendiga en esa pelea. A lot of the tenants here are English speakers. So as Napor, who's unfortunately not here with us because he's sick, but Napor, he wanted me to quote through that he's actually very proud of all the people that are here that stick with us throughout this 2 years that we have been here at Barcroft. He wants to emphasize that in the beginning there was differences between tenant to tenant, neighbor to neighbor, but overall we have united under one cause, the Barcroft Tenants Group. It's still small, but it's a spark that we can fight, and we can fight on no matter who our targets are. Let it be Amazon, let it be the county. As long as that we are together, we will fight until hopefully we win.
Yes.
If not, we left our mark on the world in the fight.
Hello to continue.
Well put, Justin. And lastly, for those of you that have signs, or even if you don't have signs, if you agree that none of y'all should be displaced, why don't y'all just come up here, let's take a picture, hold these signs up. We gotta let the county, we gotta let our village know that they cannot displace us. So please, let's come up here, take one big picture, and let's end this on a good note. Thank you. Come on, folks, whoever's a legacy tenant here at Barcroft, if you're a supporter of the Barcroft tenants, please come up here. Let's just take a picture.
Si podemos venir acá enfrente a tomar una foto, a enseñar, a que vean que no nos va a desplazar.
Okay, folks, gather. Yeah. Right. Swinging the signs high or fists up, whichever one you want. All right, smile. Good enough. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. For those who remember, here's some announcements. If you got a rent or increase notice, please contact us right away. All right, we're already helping a few tenants that got that rent increase notice to start the negotiations with the leasing office. And we're also going to have like another Barcroft Tenants Group meeting actually. So for those of you that can help us out with that, please stay. And we also have some refreshments at the back too. So thank you.
Gracias a todos por venir. Tenemos pan dulce aquí, tenemos agua y fresco y azúcar también. Por favor, si pueden bajar algo, pero también queremos comentar que vamos a comenzar a reunirlos en enero con los inquilinos. Se va a comenzar un grupo de inquilinos. Básicamente la razón es para que ustedes comiencen a liderar ese proceso. Vamos tardando, pero no ha sido la ganancia que queremos, ¿verdad? Porque hay mucho que... Pero por eso este grupo va a comenzar y queremos que también la comunidad hispana esté parte de este grupo, porque somos muchos acá. Y también ustedes tienen que estar en el proceso de decisiones para que miramos la realidad que queremos para nuestra comunidad. Y eso es parte de que uno tiene que estar presente. Vamos a estar viajando para la próxima semana, va a ser una de esas veces.